Boom, 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 rock and roll. Welcome back to another show. Happy Saturday, episode 40. Episode 40. Thank you for everybody that's been tuning in thus far. Episode 40. Glad, proud of myself because I ain't nothing I did made it to 40 episodes. So here we are, and I want to keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. So I hope everybody was safe this week. Hope everybody has a good upcoming week. Hope you got plans for the weekend. If not, hope you get some money. If you don't get any money, hope you make plans to get some money. Now, first, let me say happy birthday to Halle Bailey. Damn, it sounds so close. Halle Bailey, part of the super group with her sister Chloe, and I want to send her a happy birthday. I think she turned 21, so happy birthday to her. You know her from Ungodly Hour. That was their last album that they put out together. She's also a star on Grownish. Next, Miss Mariah Carey, happy birthday to her as well. My favorite album by Mariah is that one that Jermaine Dupri did with We Belong Together, things like that. I used to listen to that on the VH1 video jams. That shit used to come on day by day in the morning time. We belong together. In the afternoon, we belong together. So happy birthday to Mariah Carey. Many, many more for her. Let's get into Killer Mike. And basically, Killer Mike with his new black bank that he's starting. He has called Greenwood, and they have raised nearly 40 million in funding. It hasn't started yet. It's not available for everybody yet. It's kind of like this new app, Perch, which helps you put in your utility bills, credit, things that you do on a monthly basis that credit people don't usually count. That helps raise your credit score. That's what Perch is doing. The list is still piling up. The app is not open yet. Same thing with Greenwood. Put yourself on the list. Get ready for it. I like this because it's catered to bringing more of us to be able to get house loans, business loans with dollars that are funded by us. At first, Killer Mike was doing the United Bank, or I think that was the Citizens Trust. That was the black-owned bank. But now he has got people behind him and people in place for them to get this Greenwood. It's going to be a virtual banking, almost all online, just like what we most do now anyway. So I want to play a clip of just the last part of this video, but I do think that it's a good thing. I will be signing up, getting me an account, get me a savings, get me a checking, and hopefully even future loan will come from this. From this, he says he wants to make black people and homeowners starting going in their 20s and not, hey, I'm starting at 50 or 60 because I can't rent anymore. So let's watch the end of this video and I'm going from there.
Greenwood is set to open later this year. Already, more than 400,000 customers are on the wait list.
What will symbolize to you that Greenwood has been a success?
Happy customers that are banked. I want to give the kid who's 22 years old now, I want to give him an opportunity to save his money. I'd like to give him and his family an opportunity to build wealth by buying their first home in their 20s or early 30s and not waiting to their 40s or 50s out of necessity because they've had to and have paid 20 years of rent. Customers that are able to grow their business, customers that are able to get their first home loans, that will be a success for them.
I love it. I love it. My next story that I wanted to speak on was the governor here in Georgia. There was a bad storm came through at the end of this week, tore up Newton County, and I just really see it's really hard for me to get my video to play how I want to see what the sound are, but it came through and just messed things up. If you do want to donate or do anything of that nature, just check out this. Look at this. That's been my biggest fear living in the South too, growing up, was these tornadoes and these storms. I'll be down in Alabama, just a massive way that they cause damage and really kill. Like, look at this. Tornado come through and just rip, just the storms are just terrible. Look, like whole houses top taking off this home here. So anybody seen this, but I wanted to bring some attention to it, and hope that people donate to this city to help them get back up and running. And of course, Governor Kemp do what the fuck they're supposed to do, because look at the school. I think that was Noonan High School. Things are messed up. So I'm with anybody that's down in that area, anybody that listens to me that's in that area. I hope that y'all get the help that y'all need right now. Let's also talk about this manhunt underway for this person over in Gwinnett County. Should I put his name? Do they got his name? I don't even know if they have the guy's name yet. Dope, they do not have his name. Adams. Last name is going to be Adams. So they found William Jerome Adams is on the run. He's in. They want him in connection to the killings. Basically, they found a 40-year-old mother and her 16-year-old son dead in a Gwinnett home, and of course, they say that this man was involved with the mother. So I'm kind of going to put two and two together on what happened here. But this is a completely terrible story, and it ties me into the next thing I'm talking about. But if anybody who watches me, I know y'all people that watch me up north, Texas, things like that. But if you're in this area or see anything, anything, like, please help bring some justice to this family who just lost their a sister, a mother's been lost, a auntie's been lost. So I definitely, a brother, a cousin, I definitely feel for this family here. That brings me more into what's going on with Atlanta. They talked to the interim police chief, talking about how the Atlanta Police Department is going to be working to bring down crime with their new system and things that they've implemented, and how the rises in crime or do more to people who are home more with around each other. They have less access to because of like some personal crimes, which kind of reminded me of that last story, some of the things that's been going on. But at the end of the day, I feel as though more work has to be put into the relationship of people with the police, making young people more interested in being police, so that you can police your own communities, because police are needed. And I really hate crime. I hate crime. I wish we could just get rid of all crime, because crime is always stopping, preventing, causing tragedy, just taking away from a person. All it does is take. So I really do want a place where there's less crime overall, but at the same time, look at how we fare in the spectrum of justice, and get a more fair system when it comes to that. But this was interesting just to listen to him. If you come to WSB TV, check out this whole story, watch the video. I didn't play the whole thing through, but it's just a conversation with him about why the crime is up, what's going on, what do you guys want to do to get the violence down. I've covered at least 5 stories in the last 6 months that had to do with something out of Atlanta or in this region, and it's a death, murder, something of that, or a crime. They took something, car, bullets killing random kids. So I definitely want to bring attention to this and hope that we can get to a solution on how we're going to go into the future, 2021, 2022, and bring crime rates down in general, and just get to a better overall state. Here we are again, closing out the N.y.a show. Appreciate anybody that checked out the show this week. Hope that y'all have a great week. Let me know what y'all think about some of these topics that I went over. What you think about Killer Mike getting the bank started, Greenwood? What about Noonan, that storm that came through? Also, when it comes to the crime, what do you think? What's crime like in your region, and what are they doing to try and prevent it and stop it? It's the N.y.a show. I'm out.